Hello and good evening. It's the night before Halloween and I wanted to see how many calories of candy have you actually consumed over the last little while since you've purchased the Halloween candy that you're supposed to be handing out to all the kids tomorrow evening. So I'm going to keep this quick. I've got a bit of a cough going on, even though I haven't been chowing down on all of the Halloween candies. I haven't actually bought any yet. I seem to have picked up something that was going around, which is actually quite tricky to have a cough while you have two broken ribs. So so the more I speak, the more I might get into coughing. But I just wanted to say happy Halloween and try as much as you can to keep that candy for the kids, because that's what really it's all about around this time of year. We so often end up with extra sickness. It's the beginning of kind of the flu season and all that kind of stuff. And then that sugar that we keep on eating and then want more of because you get cravings and then you want more and all of that kind of stuff. Then yeah, we end up getting more and more sick, unfortunately. So take your probiotics, take your vitamin C. In a few weeks, I'll be talking about immune boosting and really trying to avoid all of these things that are going around so quickly. Some things last for longer, some are not as long. So so let's try and keep the candy down to a minimum. And what if you're in that place where you've started and you just can't stop? Well, make sure that you're eating more protein-rich foods. There are also supplements, there's one in particular called, or a mineral called chromium, which is so important for making sure that you can balance your blood sugar. And it is the #1 nutrient that's used up in balancing blood sugar, in metabolizing sugar, and then we end up deficient in that. So that's in a lot of blood sugar balancing supplements, including something called Pancreas Life Force, which is a Physica Energetics product, which is just phenomenal. So that's just some of the things that I deal with in one-on-one consulting with clients when they've got that crash in the afternoon. They get crabby, they can't focus. I was at a conference on the weekend and a friend of mine, her blood sugar crashed as well, and you know, we had to get her some water and try and perk herself up, and all she wanted to do was pay attention and take everything in that was being talked about. So really it does hamper everything. You see it in your kids, you see it in yourself. You want to crawl into your desk in the afternoon, or on the way home you might fall asleep on the train, and hopefully you get off at the right stop. But all of that has to do with constantly eating sugar. So if in the morning you can have a really protein-rich breakfast, cottage cheese, eggs, have some oatmeal, which is tremendous. I've been having chia pudding lately, and into my chia pudding, I actually put in my protein powder. I just haven't felt like having a smoothie because it's just kind of cold and chilly and that kind of thing. So, and then I have put some fruit in, I either cut up some grapes or put in blueberries or kind of whatever I happen to have around, some pear, and that goes in. But I've got a really protein-rich breakfast, which helps tremendously in keeping my my blood sugar balanced so that I'm not crashing by the afternoon. Lunchtime is a little bit earlier, depending on what breakfast is. Maybe bring your lunch back to even 11:30, 12 noon if you tend to have it around 1. Don't leave so long in between eating those meals. And ditch the sugar. The first day, at first you'll feel super deprived if you're trying to avoid it, and you'll just like, I just need it, I just want it, I have to have sugar. But if you can avoid that as much as possible, then the next day will be better, the next day will be better, until you're really getting yourself right out of this. So I've just had a note come up on my screen. I hope that this whole video is not on its side, because that's very possible. Anyway, thanks for really quickly, oh, we haven't purchased any yet either. Okay, Jamie, and am I on the side, Jamie, or am I straight up and down? If you can just type that in the comment box. I'm not sure if I can turn my screen partway through this. I figure that I'm not normally home for Halloween. We head over to friends and we sit on their porch and hand out candy while all of the kids go off. So I tend to go and buy something if I can get something that's really you know, that's healthier. I've been one of my local stores, the Sweet Potato. I've got some really great great healthier versions. Made Good, I believe, has got some healthier versions, so I'll be nipping out tomorrow at some point, but it's all going to go in a bowl on the front porch. I'll get my daughter to do the pumpkin quickly, just because I've been under the weather and dealing with my two broken ribs from a sailing accident. Then I'm really just so slow in getting all of this stuff together, but there's a whole street full of all sorts of other candy, so I'll let everybody else handle all of that stuff. So happy Halloween. I hope you get through. Look on sproutright.com for so much information more towards kids and how to deal, have the Halloween fairy, the pumpkin fairy, do a trade up for all of that sugar, all those colors, all that teeth rotting stuff, and we just don't want the kids to be having such a difficult time with wanting the sugar, and it can last for ages. So just let them choose something, do a trade up, do a gift card, do a movie pass, do whatever it is that they're into at the moment, some new slime or something like that. That would be my youngest's. I want some glue, make some slime. All right, let's go get you the monster's glue. We'll trade it up for all of those kind of things. Find something that they really want. Trade it up, and then you can get rid of it and then get it out of the house so that you haven't got it stashed in the corner and you're sitting there when no one's home, or you're having some for yourself. So it's not easy. It calls your name. Make it easy. Just get it out of the house so that you haven't got it there. All right, happy Halloween, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks for some immune boosting tips. I'll talk about what it is that I've done to get myself through whatever this is in about 3 days instead of a week or more. All right, take care. Bye.